Well, hello and welcome to Toe to Toe Extra. I'm Andy Scott, and joining Gary Logan and myself is Jane Couch, the newest inductee into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. I'm not getting tired of saying it. Are you getting tired of hearing it?
A little bit, yeah. Sure now.
Right, Gary, we better cancel the trucker caps and the mugs we've had made for today. Now, this is our last podcast extra of 2023. So we thought that we'd ask you both to look into your crystal ball and a few of the predictions. Mystic Logan, what are a few things that we can look out for in 2024? So my first question would be, who do you think will be pound for pound number one in 2024?
I'm going to go Inoue.
Okay.
I'm going to go Inoue.
Naoya Inoue, the monster.
The monster, because he will be undisputed champion, I believe, in 24, and he'll go searching for another challenge, and that challenge may well be one Bam Rodriguez. So I think he will be the man.
A man.
What do you think, Jane? Do you agree with that? I mean, because
100%.
Crawford's going to have to fight in 2024.
Yeah, but
I mean, that could be the Spence rematch.
I think you're right. Inoue is going to, unify again, isn't he? At a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to fight Rodriguez. And he's amazing.
He is amazing.
He is
And the thing with because of the one-sided battering that he gave Spence,
The rematch is going to be any
I
different.
can't see the rematch living up to anywhere near that.
Could Haney, Gervonta Davis, Dimitri
Now that's
Bivol,
right.
Canelo, could any of those
go
guys
down the road?
could Usyk, like if Usyk beats
Yeah.
We'll mention
Fury?
him later.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is there anyone that could gate crash it? Because if Usyk beats Fury, could he become pound for pound number one? You might shut me down here and say, well, it's got no chance of happening. But could he?
Yeah, that could be well up there. That could be
If
well
Fury
up
beats
there.
Usyk, does
Yeah.
he'll have beat all comers, does he?
You know, just with that, what's happened with the heavyweights lately, I just think you need to look at other divisions, because you never know what's going to happen in that heavyweight division. It's just carnage, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to land on Inoue. Who will be the breakout star in 2024?
Shane's really going to push Adam Azim, because he's now European champion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it'll be long before Adam be fighting for a version of a world title. Maybe not in 24, but I think his fights are going to be on the upward trajectory. And there's some great fights out there. I'd love to see him in there against an old stablemate of mine, Harlem Eubank. I'd love to see that fight. That would tell us a lot about Adam.
Okay.
Tell us a lot about Harlem as well. So I think, if you're looking at that.
Yeah, I wonder if Caroline Dubois or Lauren Price, who you'd think will get a shot at a world title, could have a breakout 24. I've got Jared Anderson written down as well, Big Baby Anderson.
Big Baby Anderson's definitely in there.
The American heavyweight.
Yeah, because he's exciting. He's been tested. He's had his chin tested, been wobbled. And he's the best of the next gen.
He's the heir to the throne.
Yeah, he's definitely the best of the next gen. Don't get me wrong, there's some Jalavov and you've got some monsters out there that are going to
scary, isn't it?
Yeah, these guys are getting bigger, especially the Eastern Europeans. They're getting huge. So I think the next generation of heavyweights coming through, they're in good hands. They're in exciting hands. So yeah.
So Adam Azim has a European defence in February, and then you would think he's got a Slough homecoming if he comes through that. Yeah. And you do think there's a pathway laid out for him to be that breakout star. Although some people might feel that he's broken out already. Jane, if I said to you, you can make one fight in 2024, what fight would it be?
It would be Tank Davis and Devin Haney.
Would it?
Woo! Fully in agreement.
That you're fully
in agreement. Fully in agreement. Yeah, that is. If I could see any fight,
what a
this
fight!
Year, it would be that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just think that Tank has the kryptonite that could derail the skills of Haney, and I also think Haney's got
the skills.
Skills that could keep him away from Tank, but.
That could be controversial.
It's such a great
probably
fight.
Will be.
It will be. It's honestly I think the styles mesh so well.
What about Canelo Benavidez?
I've got that. I mean, you see. You looked over at
No,
my
I did
page.
not. I did not.
Like that kid in school
I think,
who's really clever.
I think
and he
Gary's
looked over
cheating
at my
here.
page.
Gary's definitely
Jake,
cheating.
The more you work with him, the more you learn.
Yeah.
Canelo Benavidez.
But I've got it in brackets. Well, we'll talk about it in a second. But I would love to see that fight.
I just wonder what else we got. I mean, I'd like to see Buatsi Yard.
Ooh.
I would like to see it, but again, Josh,
Oh, but we can't diss on Dan.
Dan already.
That would be a disrespect.
Dan Aziz already
Dan
thinks I'm
Aziz.
dissing on him.
Yeah.
There's only so many times I can say it. I'm talking about hypothetical.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm not saying that Buatsi beats Dan Aziz.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
But then
longevity.
wouldn't you want to see Aziz versus Yard?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to see Yard versus... See, this way you need to be diplomatic. You needed to say,
Yeah.
winner of Buatsi
Well,
Aziz versus
Aziz
Yard.
No, because
Should
all I would
fight
say,
Yard.
all
I
I'd say,
agree, Gary. I agree.
in my defence, all I would say is I'm just talking about longevity of a rivalry.
Okay.
The longevity of a rivalry. I want to see Buatsi Yard because I want to know who would.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah,
I don't.
'cause That's
I'm,
been a question that's been asked
Exactly.
for
I'm
a
not-
bit longer than...
I'm not saying that
Yeah.
Buatsi beats Aziz.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But the way that...
Aziz, and if Aziz won, then yeah, I'd like to see him fight Yard.
Yard.
But I'm talking about longevity of the rivalry.
Of the rivalry.
It's been set for so long
So on a
now.
technicality...
No, gonna get me in trouble, this guy. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Do you want me to knock him out?
Jane,
Jane, put the fists away, right?
Jane, please.
Our days are over.
Just for old time's sake, Gary.
There's Hall of Famers are not allowed over this side. Right, which weight class will deliver the most exciting bouts? What have you got written down?
I'm going to go super lightweight.
Good weight.
I'm going to go
That
super
was my weight.
Because they're all around there. All these fights can be made. I still don't believe we've heard the last of Ryan Garcia, should he choose to fight. Keyshawn Davis is hungry. He's on the up and up. Adam Azim is on the up and up. Tank Davis is
Tank.
Devin's given us a boxing display, a superb boxing display the other day. We thought that he'd beat Regis, but we didn't know he would dominate him in the fashion that he did with the technicality that he used. So, yeah, man, it's super lightweight for me.
I've got a light heavyweight written down only because
Of our
January we've got Callum Smith, Beterbiev. Winner of that, God willing, fights the winner of Bivol Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
So you could get an undisputed champion there. Then you have a look at Buatsi, Aziz, Yard, Ben Whittaker in that mix, and then all of a sudden you get there's a lot there, isn't there? So that's my weight division.
Light heavyweight, yeah.
But to be honest, if 2024 can get its act together, it really could deliver. Okay, this is a difficult one. One 2024 prediction that you would bet your house on.
Haven't bet my house on anything to do with boxing, would you?
No, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't.
Not nowadays.
I wouldn't. Like, what did you say in our podcast when we recorded it? That until they're in the ring.
Until they're in the ring, no.
I didn't used to believe that, by the way. I used to think if they got through the weigh-in, we'd be all right. But now it's until I see them. Ever since Khan Brook, when he was cutting his glove off, I'm like, until that first bell rings.
Until till the first punch is thrown, you don't believe a word of it.
I don't know. What would you absolutely say is a slam dunk? I mean, the one thing you could say, like, I'd absolutely bet my house on it not being straightforward. 2024.
Yeah, I would reluctantly, disappointingly bet my house that Canelo Benavidez will not happen in 24.
Yeah, I don't think
that is disappointing. That is disappointing.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet my house on it, but I'm not as sold on Haney Tank happening as much as you.
I think that'll happen.
They're talking a good game. They're talking a good game.
It's got to happen.
With all due respect, we talk a great game, but it doesn't mean anything.
Especially you, Gary.
They can't keep ball crapping us though. They can't keep doing the whole tweets to each other and posts to each other and not sit down at the table. I know they can, but they shouldn't do it if they've got no intention. They shouldn't just tantalise us.
Yeah.
They shouldn't put that nice piece of steak out in front of us.
One thing you would bet your house on.
I
would say one thing I bet my house on is the heavyweight division continuing to be.
That's what I bet my house on. I said Canelo Benavidez is not happening.
No, heavyweights, I'm saying.
Oh, heavyweight.
Without a shadow of a doubt, the heavyweight division will never be straightforward.
No.
Never.
That's what I'd bet my house on.
I don't think boxing will ever be straightforward.
No.
All those
Bet your
promoters
house
like
on
Eddie
that.
going, bang on, mate.
Well, we're nearly there, aren't we, with the heavyweights? Like, we're edging closer to the promised land. But
As
one
soon
thing I'll
as
say
you
is,
get close, it's gone.
yeah, because something's always going to happen, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's we cleared a few things up there. Thing you're most looking forward to leave it on a positive is Haney Tank. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one.
If they said that was happening next year, I'd just be all over it. I would
I'm
definitely.
obviously going to be the company man, but I cannot wait for our first live action of the year with Callum Smith and Better Be Ever. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait because it's something dramatic's going to happen in that
Oh
fight.
my gosh.
And
Yeah.
I can't wait for our first domestic show.
I can't believe we haven't
Mayer
mentioned it
Jonas.
enough. Yeah.
'Cause I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you said to me like what ingredients makes a good fight, like actually I would bet my house on that being a good fight. That's what I would bet.
Yeah.
On.
That will be a very good fight. Yeah.
Will be.
Do you know I haven't been to a boxing show for years? I might go to that
wanna
one.
come?
I might go to.
You should go to that.
I love Tash.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to come and
she's
be our
done
guest?
so well.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Like I've made that much of an impression. Look, you know,
Let's
if
just-
my
let's
free
just say
tickets aren't
that
good
in
enough, Jane,
Canada.
like, she's a Hall of Famer now.
If you want to sit next to a Hall of Famer, that's up to you.
There you go.
Rather than sit next to Gary
Jane
Logan.
Couch, exactly. I'm not Jane
Well-
Couch Hall of Famer.
Well, I'll tell you now, look, I'm going to say goodbye here, but it's going to be the best goodbye I've ever done. Thank you to Gary,
Pleasure, mate.
but thank you to Jane Couch, the Fleetwood Assassin, MBE, newest inductee into the Canastota International Boxing Hall of Fame. You're in there. You're in there for life. But
Wow. Wow.
etched into the history
I
book.
just want to do a round with Gary before I go home.
Well, that'll be a different.
Why?
That'll be a different
on.
YouTube video. They say
Come on, Gary.
They say pay-per-view's
Tired.
dead, but you might get a few.
Me and
buys.
Gary will get a few buys. Let's do one of them YouTube fights they're all at.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Before we've lost everybody, I would say thank you very much to both of you, and congratulations
you.
again, Jane.
And thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. That is all for Toe to Toe Extra. So make sure you join us next time.